Hello, Disney Infinity Trainers. Welcome back to yet another episode of our Let's Build a Toybox series. Today we are starting out here in our ghost town, as we love to do, and I'm playing as Tonto today. I thought he was kind of fitting because he is befitting of a kind of frontier explorer, and that's what our world is about, at least our Frontierland. It's about, exploring new frontiers, and in light of that, I've actually completed the train project today. I was going to do this on camera, and I was going to do this on my capture card. I was actually in the process of doing it, but it was being pretty problematic. I was messing up. I had watched a tutorial. I know one of you suggested, I think it was Jacoby, you suggested, or Jacob. I just said Jacoby. You suggested that I do the Holt Games tutorial, or what Holt Games, who's a YouTuber, he did a guide on making a monorail system, and I actually watched his video a couple times, and that's what inspired me to kind of do it like this. And so I'll post a link to his video in the description so you can all check that out. I wanted to do it on camera though, so that you could see for yourself, how to do it from here, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. I was having a lot of problems with the kind of path and all that, and I did set the path, but then while I was recording on my capture card, the video was about 33 minutes, and it's really hot today, so my computer ended up overheating, and it scrapped everything I was recording. So all of that is lost, but the bright side, I guess, is that I did end up getting the train to work, and that was going to take a lot of time in the episode, so I'm kind of glad I was able to do it off camera, even though it's unfortunate because I would have liked to show you guys how it's done. So let's go ahead and start this thing. Let's start this beast. So let's make sure it's on, which it is. Okay, cool. So all we're going to need to do here is step on this this trigger right here, and it's going to start the train. And then if we press this button over here, it resets the train and brings it all the way over here. So I'm thinking of putting another train station somewhere out there so that, the train can kind of have a different stopping point rather than just here in the ghost town. Speaking of ghost town though, I also set up something else on the path, and this is the stagecoach. I put it at a really slow speed and hooked it up to a path creator just to kind of give it the feel that it's moving by itself, and it's moving really slow, so it's being controlled by a ghost or something. Unfortunately the wheels don't move, so that would make it look a lot more realistic, but it still has that nice effect of giving some life to this otherwise completely dead area. So I guess the bright side of my train building tutorial not being recorded is that we get to spend the majority of the episode building other things in Frontierland, and I was hoping that today's episode would kind of be the last time we visit Frontierland in a while. We will definitely come back to it when we think of other things to add, but I like to change up these videos every few episodes to kind of have the series, I guess, evolve in a way so that I'm not only sticking to one place throughout. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start this train. Boom, there we go. And I made sure that it's moving pretty quickly because it's a train. It's not going to be moving slowly, right? And it turns perfectly. Okay, well, maybe not perfectly. I mean, it kind of looks weird when it turns. It kind of glitches a little, but you should have seen the problems I was having before. The whole train would be moving. It would be facing forward, but it would be moving to the side. So yeah, there was plenty of issues with this train, but it's finally up and running, and we finally get to dedicate this next part of the video to adding more pieces to our Frontierland. So alright, so with that being said, we also have to be careful not to cross the train tracks when the train is coming through. I almost got hit by that train there. So with that being said, I don't think we're going to need the jetpack right now anymore. Maybe if we do, we'll summon it again, but let's go ahead and, add. And I wasn't expecting to get to this point, and so I'm kind of going to be winging it here. I'll probably want to add some animals throughout here, but I'm not sure when or what. Wow, that train's fast. It was just here, and it's already coming through again. Maybe I should slow it down, I'm not sure. Or maybe I should add more train track. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go to the set pieces, because there are definitely several set pieces here that I would love to add to our Frontierland. Oh, the Dragon Gate. That'll summon the dragon. We'll see about that. The dungeon. The Tower Fort. These are two big ones that I'm definitely going to add. Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain. I'm not too sure where exactly they will go, but I know I will definitely add them. Let's go ahead. Maybe Splash Mountain would kind of look cool over here. I don't see why it wouldn't, but we're not going to put it right next to the edge of the train tracks because, let's see, we're going to need to establish some kind of system for... Oh, this is awesome. I love this. This is very cool. If I was recording on my capture card, I would make that the screenshot. Maybe I'll make that the screenshot anyway. That looks very cool. Alright. I really like Disneyland and Disney rides. I just like the whole kind of whimsical, kind of magical element to them. And so this is a suitable kind of place right here to have the Splash Mountain. And I think we should add more water. I don't see why we shouldn't. So let's go ahead and, you know, I'm actually going to, let's see. What if we delete this? No, yeah. Add more terrain. Well, that's the Monsters University terrain piece. Or terrain texture. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We have our options here. There's the train again. Let's see how many times it passes through us today. No, that's too small. It's probably fitting. It's probably suitable enough. Okay, so this is going to be there. Yeah, so that small one is probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's see. Because it would go like that. No. Let's go ahead. Let's set the theme here first so that we don't have to keep changing it. I think I passed it. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Alright. I mean, obviously the brick isn't fitting, but the ground, it looked like it could kind of blend with what we're doing here. And this part, yeah, we can go ahead and maybe add this one, this tiny one. Yeah, that looks like it could work. And then I just want to add some kind of like water pieces around it. Like I know there's a river and even a pond. So let's go ahead and look for that. There's the train again. Or maybe I could just add like a lake or something. We'll see. There's a lot to add. So how's everyone doing today? Today is Thursday, September 24th, 21st. That thing's cool, but it doesn't really fit. Let's see. Maybe something like this. Does that look like it fits though? It's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and... Yeah. Because having water like directly next to the desert is kind of weird. But this, now we're not going to have it directly next to the desert, it's just going to be near it. I don't know if that changes anything. Okay, so let's go back to this. Place it. I don't even know if the monster's texture looks great with the water though. Yeah, it's got these weird, it looks weird, it looks kind of monstrous. You know what? Whatever, I'm going to keep it. It's cool. At the very least, it's cool. And I know there's like a lake monster set piece, but it's only unlockable in the Toybox Speedway, which is unfortunately not released yet. So I don't have that. And I can't do that. That's unfortunate too. So we might need to just end it here or something. Oh, there's just a straight up pond now. That's cool. What about this? No, that's too big. Okay. Alright, well we'll go ahead and make do with this. Still kind of fitting. Let's go with that. And I think this could probably bridge the gap, or something like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this. Even though, again, the brick doesn't fit with Frontierland. What about this? Does this go good now? I guess it could. There we go. Alright, okay. That's not terrible. So how does this look now? Sure, you know what? Sure. Like I said though, we're probably going to need to establish some kind of system. I'm not sure what kind just yet, to prevent us from going like this. Whoa! I was trying to I didn't dodge in time, unfortunately. We'll probably add some critters here. I think that this is a perfect area for critters. And let's go ahead now and find our lovely Big Thunder Mountain, which is also fitting. And I guess, I don't know, I mean, sometimes, I mean, I always like symmetry, but sometimes symmetry isn't ideal. This might be a case where we don't need the symmetry. We don't need a set piece over here and one all the way over there. But at the same time, I kind of think this is pretty cool. I mean, I definitely want Big Thunder Mountain for sure in our frontier. So let's go ahead then and jet over there. Instead of get over there, jet over there. Okay, yeah, that train is gonna be a deal. Maybe I could like make a bridge or something. Like maybe I could somehow make the train go up. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's gonna be interesting at the very least. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the terrain over here to what I am not quite sure. Desert landscape. Is that the Lone Ranger one? I think it is. If that's the case, I mean that's fine. It's lighter. It's kind of like sand. I think there was another one that looked. Oh, that looks really cool. It looks too deserty. Our ghost town is supposed to be the one that looks more like a desert than anything else. Buried treasures, we already did that one. Desert landscape, we're on that one right now. We might have to settle for that. Dragon's Domain, this is one that I want to try to implement. It kind of matches with the Monsters Inc. one. It kind of matches pretty well. And so for that reason, I think that this could kind of work. Maybe? Oh! That's going to happen a lot, isn't it? Okay. But here's Big Thunder Mountain. And I'll decorate the area surrounding that as well. Now, what I actually want to do over here, and I'm not sure if this is more befitting for Frontierland or Adventureland, so definitely let me know, but my default is going to be Frontierland, so let me know what you think, and I will, if enough people vote for one or the other, then I'll do it in that one. But if not enough people really mention it, or if no one really mentions it, then I'll probably just go ahead and keep it here. I want to do kind of like a treehouse village, where we basically have kind of like a row of giant trees, and in those giant trees there are houses, right? And so it's a little village where people live in the trees. I think that that's kind of cool, and it'll be unique. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's more fitting for Adventureland or Frontierland, and so, you know, I definitely would appreciate some feedback on the matter. Let's add maybe one or two more set pieces, and then that'll probably be it for the video. I'm also going to start not necessarily populating, but I'm also going to start adding maybe some what's it called, trees and stuff like that, some plant life and whatnot. Pride Rock, how does Pride Rock look? Pride Rock looks like it could fit, although it looks like it could be more jungly than anything else. If this were a jungle, maybe that would work. Or does it look, is it too much having it too close to Big Thunder Mountain? Or does that work? Or what if we move it more over here? Let's see. It's very close to the train tracks, and I don't want it to go too far into the kind of treehouse village. Let's try the fort. How about that? Not this one. Well, maybe this one. I think you could change the texture for that. No, we'll try the tower fort. I think this one kind of looks fitting, and we can kind of put some guards or something there. I don't know. Ooh, but the problem with that is, again, the brick. The brick doesn't look very suitable. Okay, the camera is being weird. Alright, so I'm going to change the texture to the Dragon's Domain and see if that one looks any better. And it does, definitely. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and wrap up the video here then. Thank you very much for watching. Definitely check out the other episodes of this series if you enjoyed, and I will be posting a lot more. Also, let me know what you think I should add. And lastly, check out the Disney Infinity Games. Tonto has participated. His video will be up soon. And just, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Comment, like, follow us on Twitter, all of that good stuff. I hope you have a great day. Bye.